So who are INCOSE? Well, INCOSE is the International Council on Systems Engineering. They're the governing body of engineering, systems engineering in particular, that essentially ensures professional standards are met. They're across 35 countries and have 74 chapters. Some of those countries are the UK, the USA, China, New Zealand, India. These are to name just but a few. Let's have a quick look at the website. So, straight away we can see that there is an international symposium. This is what I really love about INCOSE, is the opportunity to learn more about systems engineering from events such as these. It offers a really nice method, an easy method to interact with the latest advances in the discipline. So things such as cafes, webinars, you can just click on, log on to just essentially sit and listen to some really interesting stuff that's happening within the discipline. The website does offer you tabs on careers in systems engineering. It quite regularly advertises job opportunities, and you can see here some really interesting material about what shapes a systems engineer. You can straight away see that it's not all about being a systems engineer from the get-go. People come from all walks of life, such as mech eng, electrical, chemical, even sales and marketing. All these really interesting backgrounds help provide and create a really good, broad systems engineering perspective. This is a really interesting tab of the INCOSE website, the future of systems engineering. You can see here that they've identified a bunch of emerging challenges. So what sort of technologies and opportunities are there in the discipline of systems engineering that we need to explore as systems engineers? Well, some of them straight off the bat are machine learning, 3D printing, quantum computing, complexity, and big data and connectivity, even cybersecurity. These are all really interesting areas that INCOSE, as a governing body, are trying to help guide thinking and provide a platform for you to share your experiences and for us to become better as a systems engineering discipline. In the certification section of the website, INCOSE start to talk about their certification process. We'll speak about this in a bit more detail later. However, one thing here I did want to point out. INCOSE preaches that it has 18,000 members. However, only 3,673 of them are currently certified systems engineering practitioners. So of these, they consist of ACEP, CCEP, and ECEP. So if you were to sit your ACEP or CCEP exam, then you're going to become part of a very privileged and elite community. What benefits are there to you for joining INCOSE? Well, straight off the bat, membership says to other people, customers, employers, employees, network, it says, I'm a member of INCOSE, I'm committed to developing products in line with system engineering. I'm considering best practice, I'm hearing other people's experiences, I'm taking all this and I'm applying it to my day-to-day. That's quite a nice thing to have. Number 2, professional registration. Well, you can become a chartered engineer through INCOSE. We'll come on to this in a little bit more detail later, but it provides a nice avenue for you to essentially take a nice framework, structured, and apply that to your professional career. ACEP, CCEP. You have to be a member of INCOSE to sit ACEP and CCEP. It enables you to essentially learn ISO 15288 inside out. It says, I'm an expert in this, I've passed the exam, and here I'm going to apply it to your problem or other problems. Working groups. There's some really strong working groups on INCOSE. So they could be, for example, an architecture working group, a model-based systems engineering working group, where essentially all the best practice, papers, articles, and discussion happens. It provides a really nice, easy way for you to pick up knowledge by just being a member of these working groups and hearing about what the latest advances in technology are. And finally, networking. It provides a really nice, easy way for you to network with like-minded individuals and hear about opportunities, challenges facing the discipline.
An experience worth sharing from my own personal experience is the time I was part of a business development meeting with one of our customers. As previously mentioned, I was part of the architecture working group, or I am a member of the architecture working group, in which I get to read all of the technical reports, the latest findings, engage in discussion about architectures within systems engineering. So our customer began talking about how they intend on developing their product or their architecture in line with MODAF or DODAF, which is one of the MOD or DOD defense frameworks which they deliver their projects through, their architecture specifically. So had I not been a part of that forum where I can learn more, hear more, and engage more with other engineers, I wouldn't have been able to essentially provide as much information and value to that meeting had I not actually read that. So one of those really interesting opportunities worth bearing in mind is that you may join something or somewhere and read more about something or essentially hear more about an experience or a certain topic, and you may not use it straight away, but just know it's worth being part of. So potentially somewhere down the line, you can use that information to your advantage.